All right, so for this deep dive, we are getting into prompt engineering. It's that essential skill you really need to unlock what these AI platforms can do. ChatGPT, Gemini, all of them. Our mission today is pretty simple, really. We want to pull out the specific techniques that take you from asking these, well, vague questions to getting back results that are structured, insightful, and that you can actually use. Because the core idea is that the quality of the output really just mirrors the quality of the input.
That's the crucial shift, right? Prompt crafting is, I think it's quickly becoming this new kind of digital literacy. We're moving from just asking a question to actually, well, framing a framework for the AI to work within.
So let's start with the absolute foundation, context.
Mm,
The sources all seem to stress creating these really detailed scenarios. So instead of just asking for, say, marketing strategies, you give the AI a world to operate in. You tell it in the context of a startup, one that's launching a new subscription app next quarter. Outline 3 innovative marketing strategies.
right, and that's a perfect lead into the next layer,
Yeah.
which is the power of role-based customization.
Hmm.
If you assign a persona like, say, respond as if you were a legal consultant specializing in European privacy law, you're not just getting raw information. You're forcing the AI to align its tone, its language, and all its domain knowledge with a very specific high-value need. It's like you're consulting a specialist.
I see. So we've defined the who, that's the role, and the what, the context. But if I'm getting this right, this next step, meta prompting, that's all about the how. It's about guiding the logic of the response itself, right?
Precisely. If the role-playing ensures the quality of the content, meta-prompting ensures the quality of its reasoning. You're basically writing the table of contents before the AI writes the essay.
That's the key. You stop asking what and you start telling it how. So the structured approach that kept coming up was instructing the AI to first, define the problem, second, identify the variables, and third, outline solutions. That's what really shifts the whole interaction from just, data retrieval to guided reasoning.
And that structured thinking also applies when you're trying to get more analytical depth. The sources really push us to encourage evaluation. Don't just ask for a list of facts. Prompt the AI to actually weigh options.
So a good prompt there might be something like, compare and contrast the immediate benefits and the long-term drawbacks of remote work versus in-office work, specifically for employee productivity. That forces it to think about multiple angles.
And that leads us to the iterative process. Because once you get a good response, you want to make it great. The material really points to two powerful techniques. First, there's data-driven prompting, where you feed it specific examples or real-time data to ground its output in reality.
And the second one is multi-turn prompting, which is so important for complex stuff. Instead of one giant query, you break it down. You have a dialogue with the AI over a few turns, building on its answers, refining its understanding with your feedback.
So the big takeaway here for you is pretty clear. Precision is just fundamental for reliability. Vague prompts. They risk giving you generic, irrelevant, or even biased outputs from the training data. But structured prompting, that's what ensures the AI gives you something with genuine auditable value.
So what's the bottom line? Mastering these 4 pillars, context, role, structure, and iteration, that's the bridge between what you intend and what the machine gives you back. So here's a final thought. If the quality of an AI's output is directly proportional to the quality of its input, how might learning to prompt effectively change the way you communicate with humans, too?